It's new bike day! We are at Sunset Cycles to pick up some new e-bikes. I've finally relented, got my own one, been waiting for a few weeks to have it, and today it is here. This is the new bike. Been waiting about 3 weeks for it. It is the Orange Charger, so the slightly smaller version of the Phase. Reason being is that the Phase is 180, 170, and I didn't want that much travel. Although it's slightly less than the Alpine 6, it's much more versatile, I think, for the type of riding I want to do on this bike, compared to having that Phase, which is an awful lot bigger. So I intend to not only use this just for fun and to get extra laps and stuff locally, but I also want to race it next season. So this is the first test for it. Still sort of setting up the rebound and air pressures and stuff like that. I've also got more colour to add to it. So this is pink Barbie here, like the nice Bergtech pedals. So I intend to get matching seat clamp and spacers here, and then I'll get some pink ODI grips to go on here, and then that will be complete. I'm also going to put shorter cranks on it too, because this is the 165 cranks, and you might know from my other videos I either ride 150 cranks or 155 cranks, so a couple of little bits and pieces to do, but it should be good enough to give it a good test now. So you're going to see me now turn this bike on for the first time. Oh, nothing happened. There we are, I just had to hold it a bit longer, needed a bit of persuasion. Okay, so it's flashing. Okay, so the little buttons on the side here control this screen. So at the moment there's no electric on. But now we go to Eco. Well, probably not really going to be using Eco very much unless I'm going downhill. Let's put it on trail to start off with so it doesn't kill me. I've also cut the bars down because they were like 810 when they come out, which is way too wide for me, so now they're 780, which is my normal length of bar that I ride with. It's a good place to start on the blue. So I've got it on trail, which should be helping me on the hills, but not giving me much assistance on the way down, maybe? Not sure. I fiddled a little bit with the rebound at the back, because it felt a bit slow, so I've made it one quicker than what the suggestion on the website was. But I also have to remember it's not going to feel, does feel better, to be fair. The first time I tried to bunny hop, it felt like nothing was happening and it was sucking me to the ground. To be fair, this really does feel like the Alpine, which is nice. So this is the first time I've ridden an e-bike that's my size, because the other one I've been riding has been the Giant, which is not the right size. So this feels great. Oh, slippery stone. First bit of uphill. So I'm on trail. So on the Giant, it didn't say trail or eco or boost or anything. It just had level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, I think. So this is trail. Give me plenty of assistance, to be fair. It's got quite a big front chain ring on it, so that's probably one of the reasons why it feels so easy. I've got small chain rings on my other bike, just give that extra power. So I guess it's something that I could put on if I wanted. I'll tell you what, this is so much better on this trail with an electric bike compared to the last time I was here. So far, happy with how the back of the bike's feeling. That feels really good. Front of the bike, going to test in a minute with a more jumpy trail. So another thing that I got the bike shop to do for the bike is Invisiframe it. So that's really good because straight away, first run in, a stone came up and hit the frame, but of course it's Invisiframed, so I'm not too worried about it. Here you can see it's got the new Shimano, thank you, motor on it. This is the first time I've ridden it with that motor, so it actually felt really good. Like, trail was really pretty easy, although I was puffing towards the top because I was pushing hard. There's a lot of kick in that motor. It's got Fox Performance stuff on it, on here, and the same on the forks. So my Alpine 6 has got the factory suspension on, so I have got a set of factory suspension I could put on if I wanted to, but I want to try this suspension setup first and see how it feels compared to the factory, rather than jumping straight and putting the factory on it. And then you can see as well the battery case and everything at the bottom. You have to actually take the battery out to charge it, which is quite a good thing, because if you're staying in a hotel or something, then you're probably not going to be bringing the bike in anyway, so to be able to take the battery to charge it is pretty useful. So, I will just take it off trail to eco. Right, so I'm going to try a nice jumpy trail that I did in the Alpine last time. I'm going to try it on this, try out the suspension, see how it feels at the front. It's not very windy, so we should be all good. Okay, so we'll go a little bit cautiously because I'm not entirely sure how it feels at the front yet. That was smoother. Okay, so let's have a look. Well, it hasn't used much more travel than it did before, and it didn't feel uber kicky, like it was trying to throw me off. Hi guys, just a quick message to say thank you for watching so far into my video. I really appreciate it. The more people that interact with me through comments and likes and subscriptions really help me to make more videos, go further, go to more different places, show different trail centres and different lines and different things that I'm doing and what I'd like to do on my videos. So please drop me a like and a subscribe. Thanks for watching the rest of the video. Boost is so fast. The other thing of this compared to the Giant, which is 2019 model anyway, so a little bit of an unfair comparison, is how light the bike is. Yes, it's a frame size smaller, but it just feels, yeah, when you're moving it about, it feels like an e-bike. But when you're on it, it feels really light. Okay, red trail this time. Feeling a little bit more confident. That was fun. The back felt a bit kickier. So for the next, I'm going to slow that rebound down by 1 on the rear. So far the Charger feels really good. I've adjusted a little bit, deviated from what Fox has said so far by 1 bit of rebound faster on both the front and the rear. So I'm going to test that now, and then if that's right, that's where I know where my PSI, my rebound settings are for now. I am thinking about having my suspension tuned again, but that's a bit for the future. I'll play around for it a little bit more, and then like I said, I'll be thinking about whether to change the suspension or keep it as it is. So when I've decided on that, then I'll have it tuned, because there's no point having it tuned, then changing the suspension and then tuning it again. It's getting all muddy now, look. I don't know if you can see it so well on the camera, but it definitely looks muddy when I look at it. I really like the decals as well. That's different, and that's different to my Alpine that I have, because that doesn't have any of those decals on it. The other thing that comes standard is this WTB seat, which is really comfortable. I've never used one of these before, but maybe I'll invest in some other ones, although I do like the patterns on the DMR saddles. Okay, so I've adjusted those rebounds. I'm going to go and do the red again and push you a bit more, see how it feels. Last time I did feel like the back was kicking a little bit, so I slowed that down and sped the front up a bit. So we'll see. I think the PSI is right though, because that feels good. It's funny how there's no wind in this place, but on this trail there's always wind. So that felt better. The back didn't feel like it kicked, and the front felt more responsive. What's great about having an e-bike is you can go down, do a run, pedal up really quick and go down and do it again. Yeah, I think I've got it. We'll go down the black now, just test it, because that requires a little bit more skill, and if I haven't quite got it right, I'll know, because something will kick or something won't work. I've got mud in my mouth. %, the right. So I've got it right now. Those cock-ups at the end were me, not the bike. That's just me practicing a little bit more with a heavier bike. But I think I've got it spot on, which is brilliant, because at the weekend I'm out with some ladies and we are off to the Forest of Dean and Bike Park Wales, and I'm going to take this to FOD. And I really wanted to get it all set up today so it was perfect, or near on perfect, to ride on Saturday. And I think I got it there. So, Leon!